Tonight, this is not just a market update, this is a line in the sand. Bitcoin at 60,000 is the level everybody is staring at, and fear is hitting the tape like a wrecking ball. Liquidations are exploding, traders are getting vaporized, and the entire market is asking one question: does Bitcoin break, or does Bitcoin prove again that under maximum stress, it is still the strongest asset in the room? When leverage gets too crowded, the market does what it always does. It hunts weakness. Longs get flushed, overconfident speculators get carried out, and all that fake conviction disappears in one ugly casket. And look closely at the damage. Altcoins are not bending, they are melting. That is what happens when the tide goes out. And yes, this is the part where the ESG suits dust off the same old speeches, pretending a volatility event means Bitcoin is somehow finished. But while the buzzwords are getting polished in boardrooms, the market is doing something simpler and much more brutal. It is stress testing everything in real time. And guess what keeps showing up with the deepest liquidity, the hardest network, and the strongest brand on earth? Bitcoin. This is the point most people miss. Maximum fear is not just pain. Sometimes maximum fear is the reveal. It shows you what gets abandoned, what gets exposed, and what keeps standing when the music stops. If 60,000 holds, then this whole panic becomes the story of Bitcoin absorbing another shock while everything weaker breaks around it. Not because it is safe from volatility, but because it remains the asset the market runs back to when the masks come off. So here is the takeaway. This market is drawing a hard line, and Bitcoin is standing right on it. The liquidations are loud, the headlines are emotional, the altcoin damage is severe, but the biggest signal may be the simplest one of all. In the middle of the washout, Bitcoin is once again fighting to prove that when everything gets tested, it is still the last major asset standing. And if that 60,000 floor survives, this fear will not look like weakness, it will look like proof.